Gonna take it slow. I'm loving you. Gonna take it slow. I'm loving you.
Say the truth is bitter. Well, we make facts funny. Right here, we talk about everything you need to know. Out with the old and in with the new. This is Fun Facts, only on Sunshine TV. When they say the truth is bitter, well, we make facts funny. Right here, we talk about everything you need to know. Out with the old and in with the new. This is Fun Facts, only on Sunshine TV.
Hello and welcome to it. This is Sunshine TV, and of course, I am Clarence Mulwani. Today's edition of Fun Facts is yet another exciting, another exciting and intriguing episode. And yes, welcome to it. Welcome. Good morning to you who are always watching and always locked on to Sunshine TV. We love your company, and of course, we love the fact that you're always on. You can get through to us, of course, that is on YouTube, Sunshine TV, and on Facebook is Sunshine Studios. You can get your comments and we'll be able to read and actually address them right here and right here in the studios, and they'll be direct and will also interact with you. Those that will just want to of course register their presence, you're also most welcome. If you want to do to say good morning to somebody, or maybe you want to send a special message to somebody, we are here, and of course we are right here going to do it for you. Today it's another nice topic, something that we just want to just learn together and of course discover together. So yeah, if somebody is not yet online, tell them to be online. Tell them to be online and tell them to switch to Sunshine TV, because we are on, and of course we are just getting started. Welcome to it. Welcome to yet another exciting episode. It's the 16th day in the month of May, and of course we are getting there slowly but surely. Now, a lot of us have waited. Yes, a lot of us have waited for the right time. A lot of us have not done certain things because we feel it's not the right time. A lot of us have not taken certain risks because we feel it's not the right time. A lot of us have been reluctant not to take steps forward because we are thinking it's not the right time. Now, get this. If you wait for the right time, you will wait your whole life and nothing will ever happen. I'll repeat what I just said. If you wait for the right time, you will wait your whole life and nothing will ever happen. That's what we're looking at today. A lot of us are stuck in wanting to wait for things. This cuts across every angle of our lives. Sometimes we've become a people that do more of the talking unlike the action. So we go to different places of belief. We go and pray, but then we don't do nothing. We are waiting for the right time. Well, guess what? If you wait for the right time, that right time is not coming. The right time only comes when you decide. This is very important. There is nothing like the right time. Of course, they say God's time is the best. That is very correct. But for us human beings, there is nothing really like the right time. It's never the right time until you make a decision. Then it becomes the right time. So if you're going to wait for the right time to come, you will wait your whole life and nothing will ever happen. It will just end in, I was waiting for the right time. I was waiting for the right time. And that's what we're looking at today. If you wait for the right time, you will wait your whole life and nothing will happen. That's our fun fact for today. If you wait for the right time, you will wait your whole life and nothing will happen. Now, people would share different sentiments or over this same issue, but the fact still is, there are things in our lives, or there are points in our lives that the right time will just never come until you make that decision. Okay, I've heard people say, you marry when you are settled. I don't know what settling really means. I don't know if it's having cars, if it's having, I don't know what it means. But then there is no right time for that. It's just somebody who wakes up and thinks, oh, okay, I think there's A, B, C, D in place. Okay, now I can bring in somebody, and then you begin to grow together. There is nothing like the right time. Even I've heard people go to pray. You go to pray the whole day. You even fast, and then you go home and sit and just saying, you know what, I'm waiting for the right time. You did your school, and then you're just seated there saying, oh, I'm waiting for the right time to come for me to be picked and going. It's not gonna work. It's not going to work. The right time will come eventually when you decide to make it the right time. I got something. I was laughing about something earlier. How marriages used to happen in the olden days. So they will just see you. Oh, okay, you've grown. Okay, so your parents will just get them. Will just carry themselves, go to the next person's house, and say, okay, no. In your yard there is a flower that we have admired, and we would like this flower to be part of our family. And before you realize, they would have joined you together. That one was automatically them telling you, you know what, you can do this. They're putting you at a pace where they knew and understand that you can do this. But once you're in your comfort zone, this is what kills us mostly. Once you're in your comfort zone, thinking, oh, it's going to come, it's going to happen, it will not happen. You're going to wait. It's like somebody who's crippled, and then you are seated, and you are saying, one day I will walk. But then you are seeing people are passing, and you're not saying anything. You're saying, okay, one day I will walk. Of course, faith is there, and faith is good, but you have to do something about it. Of course, they say faith without works is dead. That's true. You have to do something about it. Do something about it. A lot of us don't want to do anything about whatever it is that is around us, and we are just stuck on one place. Waiting for the right time. My sister, you're going to bath, put your makeup, you are going to be the most beautiful one, but if you're going to lock yourself inside and indoors and just go to church and pray and come back and close yourself, you will not get married. It takes you to actually go out and just go out, be there so that people can see you. That's what happens. It's not gonna happen. Mr. Charming won't just come and knock at your door and then boom, they marry you like that. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work like that. It's the same thing. Same thing with everything around us. Oh no, the economy is bad, so that's why we are not doing anything. There are no jobs around. That's why we are just seated, and it's not working. It's not working. You can complain all day, but it's not working. Do something. Push yourself to wanting to do something. The right time will come when you decide this is the right time. Something has to be done about it. It just doesn't take sitting down. It cuts across. It doesn't just come about when you sit down and complain and why no, the economy is bad, so now there is nothing we can do. We're just out of school, and I've not been to school. I don't know it. It's not gonna happen. You don't wait. You take chances. You take steps, and that right time comes and finds you there. I love what eagles do. Eagle is one of the most brilliant and amazing creatures or birds that were ever created. Why? Because it soars higher than anything, and then it can see its prey from a distance. It can see in the ocean when it's very high in the sky. But then there's something that amazes me with an eagle. When it's born, of course, the usual feeding process happens. The way the alpha, or maybe the should I say the bird mother, Yes, the bed mother. We call it the bed mother. So we would go and feed the kids. So it goes out to fetch food, and then it brings to the little to the little chick to the little birds, and then it feeds them. But then it reaches at a time when that eagle has just too much small wings, and then it's taken on the tippy top. Like eagles don't make their nests on to simple trees. No, they make their nests, rather they make their nests on very very tall and very high grounds, very tall trees. So it puts the little eagle at an edge, and then it just pushes it, and then the little eagle goes with no knowledge of flying. There's nothing like you go to a school and then they just start telling you, no, this is how you fly, you stretch your wings, and then you do nothing. It just takes it on the edge, and then it pushes it, and as it goes down, then the little eagle starts realizing, oh, where I'm going is down, and if I don't control this, I'm going to eventually die. So it's forced now to start spreading its wings. Once it's spread its wings, it just forces itself until it flies. And there I understood something. I understood that a little bit of push takes us in the right direction. A little bit of push takes us in the right direction. Our comfort zone is really a big enemy of our success. When you're too comfortable, then you are prone to failing in your comfort. A lot of us don't want to be presented with an extra push. A lot of us don't want to be presented with an extra force. We want to be where we are, to complain. We want to always justify why we are doing what we are doing. No, I'm drinking beer because there is no employment. What are you doing about it? Because you went to one job interview and then they never picked you. You keep on going. You keep on going. You keep on going. That's what matters. But then the problem with us is we want to sit down, complain, and find reasons to justify why we are doing what we are doing, which does not help at all. So if you want to wait for the right time, you will always wait. It's like a bride who's waiting for the groom who never even promised her marriage in the first place. It's not going to work. It's not going to happen. You might be you might be the most beautiful person, but if you don't unleash, if you don't do anything about it, then you are going to. It's a sad story. So this has to get to us first. Comfort. When you're in your comfort zone, it's very easy that you are going to fail. Because you're just there, you're just relaxed. Or because maybe everything is okay, or you're with your parents and all that. So you're thinking, oh, okay, it's okay. Try to give yourself an extra push. Okay, in the olden days, they see you are 18 years old. They even start telling you, oh no, that extra push. I understood something, and I understand something now. It's not that necessarily they wanted you to go out and start looking for midday meals so that you can start feeding the family. What they were actually looking at is to just give you a slight push so that you think through and start thinking in the right trajectory. What's that trajectory? You starting to think, oh, okay, there is more to what I can do than just sitting down and complaining and whining. This is very important. A lot of us have lost all that. I don't know, maybe we've become too relaxed to a point that we don't see that time is moving and time is not waiting for anybody, but it's moving. But we want to wait for time. We want to sit down and wait. Oh no, the right time will come. Time will not wait for you. Time will not wait for you. Years are not waiting for you. Years are moving. While you're still seated there complaining about things that are not okay, complaining about ABC that is not working out, time is not waiting for you. Time is moving. And that's what we have to be doing. We also have to be moving with time. But no, the story is different. This time around, you find somebody who's being told, oh, no. This age that you're at, you've grown. You have to be doing ABCD like your friends. You're telling, no, or maybe, no, these people are abusing me, or maybe abusing my rights. It's not like that. They just don't want you to fail in that comfort zone. A lot of us are at this point. would rather sit there. If I've asked people several questions, what would you rather do? Go out and maybe, try to do job hunting, or just be on your phone? They would prefer they are just on their phone. Just buy them bundles. For the whole day they'll be locked in the house. What are you doing? You're locked the whole day in your house. You're doing what? Scrolling over your phone, scrolling. You sleep, you wake up, you scroll. What are you doing about your life? And then you still want to complain things are not good. Comfort zone. Because you want to wait. Trust me, there is no problem in waiting. There's no problem in waiting, but you only wait for things that are already hoped for. You only wait for things that you've been promised. That's what you wait for. Tomorrow is not a promise. Tomorrow is a mystery. You go out there. You go and make it what you want it to become. You're not promised. So stop waiting. No, me, I've got good grades, but then there's just no job. Figure out something. Start a business. Do something. Don't just sit there and wait. Because if you sit there and wait, you're going to be miserable with your 6 points. You're going to be miserable with your good grades. Whilst people out there who never even have an idea of what school is are doing great things. Why? Because they never wanted to wait. They never wanted to let their comfort zone trick them into sitting down and thinking things are going to come to them. Life does not just happen because you're waiting. Life does not happen like that. Life happens to the people that are going to pursue. People that are in pursuit of what is right. Those are the people that find life. So if you're thinking it's just going to happen, if you're thinking no, it's going to happen one day, I'm not discouraging from having faith. What I'm telling you is that faith you have, better put it to practice, because if you're going to just keep saying it, it's not going to happen. A lot of brilliant minds are here. A lot of brilliant ideas are there, but people are sitting, waiting for. I'm waiting for my uncle to one day just decide to start paying for my school. I'm waiting for this to happen. I'm waiting for the family members to sit down so they can put money together. What are you doing about it? Maybe the day you start going out, you start doing other things, they'll start seeing that, this person is actually serious. But for as long as you are there, people around you are also going to get comfortable thinking, you're comfortable. And they're going to, the problem with our comfort zone, it makes us too comfortable that we even forget there's problems outside. Of course, you can still decide to just sit the whole day in your house and scroll on your phone. You will not even think about what's happening outside. But if you want to do something about your life, if you want to do something with your life, then you have to get that extra push. You have to behave like an eagle. Things around us, life itself pushes us, teaches. Life itself puts us at an age, but there are people that are just too relaxed to not realize this is an age. And there's only two ways when you're on the edge. It's either you're going down and you're going to remain down, or you're going to find better ways to soar high and get back up. Yes, the economy is hard. Yes, ABCD is not working out. Maybe that's just an extra push you need to start thinking otherwise. Years back before we got what we currently are calling independence, we were just by the people that were led by other people. It took some people to say, we are tired of this one. These people are not going to leave us alone if we don't retaliate. Then they made a decision, and then we have what we are calling independence now. It never just took them saying, okay, one day it's going to happen, one day it's not. It's not going to happen. For as long as you don't decide to make it happen, it's not happening. You are going to sit and wait, and life will pass you by, and things will pass you by. Why? Because you choose to wait and do nothing about what you're waiting for. It's very, very important that we learn that our comfort zone is not taking us anywhere. That comfort you're having, that iPhone Plus you're having and sitting the whole day in locked in your room, is not taking you anywhere. No, do something. And it's crazy. You're even watching people posting the what their brands, they're posting what they are doing, and you're there commenting and liking, like serious. What are you doing about yourself? What are you doing about yourself? And yes, we can complain. I know something about complaints. I know something about complaints now. You can complain from morning to sunset, but if you're not doing anything about it, nothing will happen. You're going to get the same results for as long as you're doing the same things. If you want something to change, do something different. Then you're going to get the different results. But if we are going to still be here, we're still going to complain about the same things. These things are being complained. Even if the economy was to get good, you'll still be there because you're just used to your comfort. No, my uncle he's not paying. My uncle has not done this. No, my family members have not done this. It happens. It happens. Do something. The fear of the unknown also is what kills us. We are afraid of starting something. We are afraid of taking a step. Why? Because we're just afraid. No, because my friend tried this business, it never worked. You're not your friend. Because my relatives tried this thing and it never. You're not your relatives. You try to do something. At least fail at doing something than not doing anything at all. We keep trying. You only learn how to win when you've lost. You only learn how to walk when you've crawled. You only learn how to get up when you're down. That's how it works. But for as long as you stick to what you're doing every day, you're still going to get the same results over and over again. The fear of the unknown. No. What if I start doing this? Then how will people start seeing me? Forget about those people. People don't even care about what you're doing. For as long as you do it, just do it. Be consistent. Do it. One day it's going to make sense. The same people that were laughing at you will be the same people that will say, "Oh no, we knew you're going to make it." The beginning is always the hardest, but you have to do it. Life is just not gonna happen like that. I wish we had a magical wand that you just fling like this and everything goes good. You have to take that extra step. You have to be the person that takes that step. Step into the unknown and at least discover what's there. If you're going to sit down and whine and complain, it's not going to work. Things are going to get bad. There are days that things are not going to make sense. But you keep at it. Otherwise, if you want to be in your comfort zone, you are going to terribly fail in your comfort zone. And people are going to terribly laugh at you because they would have said you were not doing anything. So I don't know. Maybe it's a dream. Maybe your dream is too big. Maybe your dream is, no, I want to go and study. But if it's not giving fruits right now, try to do something small. We always say this, and I always say this. At least take small steps. You are going to reach. For as long as you're taking steps, don't just sit down and complain. You're not doing anything. It's better to take a step each day, than just sit around and complain. We have brilliant minds. If there's any time that we had brilliant youths, it's now. We have platforms. We have all this. Try to find how you can best use whatever it is. Try to figure out what you can do best and do it. At least a step in a day. At least it makes sense. Sitting there, complaining there, being in your comfort zone, it's not helping. It's not helping. Time is not waiting for anyone. Time is not waiting for you. Time is not waiting for me. Time is not waiting for us. Time is not waiting for nobody. seeing a comment from John Mwamba, says, watching from Russia. Thank you very much, sir. We appreciate your presence. We appreciate your presence. And of course, you can do the same thing. You can still get through to us on your face. If you're watching us on Facebook, that's Sunshine Studios. You can go to the comment section, just comment, and of course, we'll be able to read your comments live and direct. And if you're watching from YouTube, you can still do the same. Go to our YouTube channel, that is Sunshine TV. You can send your comments there, and we'll be able to actually attend to them live and direct. And today, we are saying, or we are talking about, if you keep waiting for the right time, you will wait your whole life and nothing will happen. That's a fun fact for today. If you keep waiting for the right time, you will wait your entire life and nothing will happen. A story is I came across a story. So there's this beautiful lady, of course, very, very beautiful. So she used to say, me, I'm too beautiful for the people or for the men that are in the community. So what she used to do was she would of course she would look beautiful, but then she would just stay at her place, at her parents' house. And then her sisters were doing a different thing. They were not as casual as she was. They tried to go out, and they said, you know what, we are going to be going out, we're going to be at least one day we'll meet the right person. And this beautiful lady, she just used to sit around. And so people would pass, they wouldn't even notice because she was always inside. She said, me, I am waiting for the right person to come and fetch me. So the first sister, of course the first young sister got married and she was there. The second young sister got married and she was there. And then her older sister also the older siblings were also married, and she was just there. And then she grew to an age, she grew as she grew and she grew and she grew until she was in her late 30s. Then she realized something. She said, all this while I've been here and nobody has come to fetch me. It's not about my beauty, it's not about how good I look, but it's because I've not made a decision to make the right time, to go after the right time. It's because I have been too much in my comfort zone, and that's why these whole years have passed me without me realizing. And that is where a lot of us are. We've sat on dreams. We've let our ambitions go to shut. We've silenced successful voices in our heads, all because we are in the comfort zone. Life happened, it triggered you, and it made you think there's nothing good that can come. It triggered you to a point where you had something that was going on, and then it just went down. And now you're thinking, maybe my life is just going to waste, and my life is just, I'm going to be here until maybe something happens. Or guess what? Life happens. But you don't have to stop moving. Life happens, but you don't have to beat yourself about it, that you forget that there is tomorrow that you need to go after and go in search of. It's not going to get better for as long as you keep complaining. It's not going to get better for as long as you're keeping it out there. It's going to get better when you decide to make it better. You are not where you are, and you are not going to be where you are for as long as you don't do anything about it. They say the perfect change is the change that you foster yourself. Be the change that you want to see. There is no right time. There's nothing like this is the right time for me to do this. It just takes a decision. You decide, and then it becomes the right time. You decide to take that step, and then it becomes a journey. You decide to wake up that day, you decide to get out of bed, and then it becomes morning, and then the day goes. If you want to decide, you can still, the whole day can be a night. You can just be sleeping. Decision. You decide how it happens next. Otherwise, life will give you that extra push, but it's your decision. Either when you're pushed, you want to go down and remain down, or when you're pushed, you want to stretch off your wings and just fly. Just fly. That is your decision. Otherwise, you still wait for the right time. And the right time will still miss you. The right time will still not happen. Things will be happening. Things will be moving. You will be at the same place, at the same position. Why? Because you choose to just wait for the right time, which will never happen. Make a different decision today. Decide to just step into the unknown. Let that fear not hold you anymore. Just take a step. I'm not saying it's gonna be okay. You're gonna fail, but you don't wait. You don't stop at failing. You take another step. And that's what makes brave people. That's what makes brilliant people. Taking steps, even when they are failing, they keep at it. It's always important to know and think that your comfort zone is not bringing you anything. That fear of the unknown is not taking you anywhere. Try to do something. Try to do something about that dream. Try to do something. Let's try. And don't stop trying. Don't stop trying until something makes sense. Things are eventually going to make sense, but you don't just stop. Otherwise, life will pass you by if you're going to always wait. Life will pass you by if you're always going to just want to sit and wait. A lot of things are going to pass you by. Life is not designed to just be lived like that. Takes push. Takes people to make decisions and decide, okay, you know what? I can't do this anymore. I need to do this. So today, you'll be the change that you want to see. Today, you quit whining and complaining about things. Decide to do something about it. And in due time, it's all going to work out. And in due time, you're going to know that you were just kept in your comfort zone. Otherwise, there's something that you could have done. If you keep waiting for the right time will not come. Decide to make the right time the right time. Then things are going to eventually unfold. And you're going to live to your best and your full potential. Hope you've had yourself a good time. I have to leave. I have to say my bye-byes right now. Yeah, but conversations as usual are always going on. You can still comment, you can still share your thoughts over today's fun fact. Let's just keep interactive and let's keep talking to each other, and let's just keeping each other posted and keeping each other in the right trajectory. Otherwise, I can tell you for a fact, things are always going to get hard. Maybe that's just the push you need. You don't need things to be very easy. You need things to be hard so that you can get that extra push and move. Otherwise, in your comfort zone, you're going to terribly fail. I've had myself a good time. Hope you've had. Those that have been watching us, thank you very much for always keeping us locked. Of course, keeping it locked, keeping it Sunshine TV. We appreciate your viewership. And of course, for those that are still going to watch when you share the videos, we appreciate your viewership as well. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, that is Sunshine TV. And of course, to our Facebook channel, make sure you be a subscriber. And of course, let's share and let's get growing together. Otherwise, this has been Fun Facts. Been Clarence, your host. Till we meet next time, I'm signing out and I'm saying God bless, and let's keep at it, because that's what we do best. I'm out of this place.